When talking about Order 66 and the Jedi that were wiped out, most of the time we mention the survivors as lucky that they escaped persecution. The problem that we don't often mention though is the isolation, the nightmare that the Jedi had to endure in solitude without anyone or anything to rely upon. This was clearly shown with both Yoda and Obi-Wan. The comics detail everything precisely as to what madness they went through years and years in isolation. In some cases, decades. While the ordinary Jedi was equipped to handle a bit of isolation using meditation and such, not a lot would be able to handle it. But what if you're already insane? This is what happened with Bar, the Jedi that escaped Order 66 and gathered some followers seeking sanctuary on the planet Mon Cala. The newly christened Sith Lord Darth Vader had met his share of Jedi survivors before, but this one was out of the ordinary to say the least.
Vader faced a lot of Jedi once he became a Sith, mostly those who survived Order 66. Let's talk lightsaber duels. Vader versus Obi-Wan. Both the battles are classics. I think we can agree on that. The Ahsoka duel, very heart-wrenching, but no one came close to getting Vader to actually lose his cool as much as he did against this Jedi, simply because, well, he was kind of a douche. Oh my god, Pewds, I'm so... Anyway, this Jedi is Ferren Barr, and he was first introduced as a Jedi survivor in the Darth Vader comics a few months ago in issue number 14. In those issues, we learned that he is a Padawan survivor that escaped to Mon Cala after Order 66. He has amassed some followers to his Jedi cause and has befriended King Li Char of the Mon Cala planet. The problem, though, is that the Empire was soon coming. Mon Cala by then was refusing to accept the absolute wishes of the Empire, and that led to an invasion with Tarkin sticking to the fleet and Vader attacking with the ground forces. If you guys want to check out in depth what happens in those issues, check out these videos where I explain everything. All the links will be in the description. This all starts once Vader captures King Li Char, and when Tarkin is told of that, he starts bombarding the city as Li Char is watching in horror. Vader lets him know that he had been lied to by the Jedi, but no. Barr told him the truth and nothing but the truth. Vader ignited his blade. The battle was about to start, but Vader was underestimating one thing: just how nuts was this Jedi? Well, he was about to find out, guys. As they were battling, Vader was wondering why was he here. What was more intriguing is that Vader sensed something. The Jedi was aware that he cannot beat Vader, but he is here for a reason. The reason was pride. Barr was actually proud, since when it's all said and done, it will be his actions that will lead to the downfall of the Empire. Padawan Barr had foreseen this. But guys, a fair warning, what Barr did was not the way of the Jedi, and Vader told him just that. He in fact killed the Imperial ambassador just so that Tarkin would invade Mon Cala and start the spark of a rebellion by the Mon Calamari. He knew that this would lead to the death of possibly billions, but he still did it anyway. He foresaw that in the future, the Mon Cala would lead the rebellion against the tyrannical empire, and this was the only way to wake them up. Basically, kill them so that they would rebel. Even King Li Char couldn't believe a Jedi was capable of doing something so cruel. By this point, though, it seemed like Barr was losing his mind as he chuckled at first while fighting Vader, but then he went on a manic episode where he laughed like a savage madman. Even the king was baffled at this point. It seemed like his planet dying was funny to him, but Barr still ensured the king that he had told him the truth. Decades later, the remnants of the Mon Cala people will fight and defeat Palpatine's empire once and for all. Vader was now sure that Barr was no Jedi, and perhaps not, said Barr. Well, that makes the two of them. Needless to say, this manic Jedi did make it further. Vader made quick work out of him and ends up capturing the king as a prisoner, but in reading this issue, this is what I got. Bar was sure of his actions, but most of all, he wanted to rub it in Vader's face. The pride part. That's what this is all about, I think. A little payback for what they did to the Jedi. His crazy laughing episode is what left Vader speechless, I think. That's why, in my opinion, Vader had never faced this sort of a Jedi before. The others were more stoic, and some may be passionate, but not like Bar. He was a complete maniac in this fight, and it made for an interesting duel, although a short one in the end. Guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a new video is up. Have an awesome day, my Star Wars friends, and may the Force be with you always.